Hello everybody, it's me again, and welcome to episode 3 of the Bloodborne walkthrough. Last episode we went through the first part of Cathedral Ward with the Hunter emblem and opened up these shortcuts. I went back to the character I wanted to use for this playthrough and caught up to where we were with the backup character that I'm so glad I had. So, Eileen is back. She's not dead. Although, I mean, if I wanted to, I could kill her. I could kill her right now. I'm not going to. I want to finish her quest line. But, before we get on with all of that, we're going to clear the rest of Cathedral Ward. So, whether you fought VSB and got here through the upper Cathedral Ward, you popped out through here, or you followed along from the Hunter emblem door and now you're here. Let's go ahead and clear the center area here. So running up these steps, there's usually a patrol that'll come down these stairs. We can assist them in taking a nap. I mean, they are always walking around, so... First, there's going to be an item here. Ooh, some blood echoes. So up here, usually there's a guy standing here. Right now, he's right there. Oh, and he fell. So, for these two, normally the repeater pistol guy will be standing there. So first, normally you want to hit him with a visceral. Unfortunately, it seems that I missed. Now, these dudes are terrifying to fight. Okay, we're gonna just wait for this guy. Oh! Alright. Dodge around him. Deal with him. Alright. So for these big dudes, we'll grab this too. For these big dudes, it's pretty easy to fight them, so long as you're careful. What you want to do is bait the attacks where they yell, like that. That gives you time to actually go in and get a couple of attacks. If they don't do that scream, they can attack you back. So, bait the attacks when they do the scream. Then punish them. Those two up there, they are bad news. Don't go up there just yet. That door is Vicar Amelia's boss fight. Off to this side we have the Forbidden, or not the Forbidden Woods, the Hemwick Charnel Lane. And off to this side there's some other not so fun stuff. These dudes, whenever they hit you, they cause frenzy, and frenzy is not fun. So, we'll leave that area alone, and we will go down first. Then grab that. Alright, so last episode we ran across here. We got the item that was there. Then up there is just to get to the lower area. So over here, I don't think there's... Oh, no, look at that, I'm wrong. We got some more blood echo items. Out here, there's 2 of these big dudes and a bunch of Madman's knowledge. So, fighting them, it's gonna be the exact same as the dude up top. Maybe we can... This also seems to be an effective tactic. Just get behind them. And what are they gonna do? Maybe not stand behind them, because a lot of bigger enemies have the ability to spin around really quickly. As long as you're not in front of them, it seems pretty easy to deal with these guys. There we go. So, once you get those 2, and you send them off to Sleepy by Land, you can collect all the items in this little centered graveyard. Right out here is where we opened the area with the Chief Hunter emblem. Out here was with the flame guy, and then going that way takes you to the lower area. Out through here, they're already dead, but there's a crow and one of these dudes. And these are brain suckers. What they do is, sometimes they will launch a little magic attack that'll basically lock you in place, you can't move. Then they'll hit you with a grab attack. When they land that, they take some of your insight from you, and then they also gain some more attacks. They are weak to thrust, and weak to, I believe, bolt and fire. Nobody likes these dudes. He'll be standing over here guarding this item, which I think is some, yes, twin bloodstone shards. Those are how we get our weapon. So right now we have our axe to +3. So +1 is 3 bloodstone shards, then 2 is 5, and 3 is 8. Then it switches to twin bloodstone shards, bloodstone chunks, and to get your +10 you need to find a blood rock. But we won't get any of that until much, much later in the game. Out here, we have a couple of shining coins. Through here, if you look down there, that is the lower area where we first ran through. I believe at the end of this street we have Ariana and the conniving man, or whatever the hell his name is. Out here, after you kill Vic or Amelia, I believe, Alfred will be standing here. So grabbing all of the items going down these stairs, we're not going to be able to go this way just yet. In order to go through this door,
the password.
We need to get the password. To get the password, we have to kill Vicar Amelia. Vicar Amelia is a very difficult boss. By very difficult, I mean she hits very hard. And she has a ton of health compared to all the other bosses we've fought so far. So, that is all of Cathedral Ward covered, I believe. Other than, like, the upper Cathedral Ward and some other places. Like, up here. So, let's go deal with these two people. So for Frenzy, you need sedatives to ward it off. What Frenzy does is, once it builds up the full meter, it takes away 80% of your max health. So, once you aggro this dude, the other guy up there is going to start walking down. Oh, never mind, I guess I was wrong. Oh, there he goes. I'm going to... Fighting them both at once is usually ill-advised. Oh my. There we go. So, you know, if you get hit with that, you can end up getting hit with Frenzy, and Frenzy's just not fun. So, we'll go ahead and open this just that way we can run past them later on. So, come in here to fight Amelia. Once you get to the top of these stairs, I'm gonna try not to trigger her fight. I don't want to fight her just yet. So once you walk a bit into this room here, her over there, you can hear her praying, but if you go too far into that room... Oh, this dude's ringing his bell. I don't think I have a small resonant bell. Anyhow, if you go too far up that, then you'll trigger her boss fight, and yeah, no. So going this way, we end up at Hemwick Charnel Lane. And if we go this way, we'll run into a couple of hunter NPCs and some other enemies a bit further down. This area isn't really going to have much worth until much later in the game, but there's some fun stuff that you can get. There is two of them down here. And there's that guy there. You can see him with his nitrous. And there's another one. He has a rifle. Oh, there he is. You can just see him. Just below my reticle. Kind of blending into the trees. See if I can find a way around. There we go. Yeah, you can see him right above my head. Yeah, those two. They're not very nice. There's also a wandering nightmare down here. So... Oh, it disappeared. So this guy, let's deal with him. He has a shield, and it's a nitrous. And I'm either really bad at parrying, or you can't parry him. So I'm going to use the old jump on him. And do absolutely no damage. Okay. I'm gonna break your nitrous if you keep doing that. This dude's a bit easier to fight than his rifle spear friend down there. Since he doesn't have a firearm, but there's an easy way to deal with his friend down there. Let me show you what it is. First step. A couple of crows on the roof that doesn't have anything on it except for a couple of crows. Find a good spot to drop down onto the rooftop with an item on it. So he's right down here, as you can see. We should be able to sneak up on him. There's also a couple of people you can talk to down here as well. Alright. And now we shall bravely run this way. Because he really loves that rifle he's got there. I mean, like, he really loves it. And he will shoot, and he will shoot. Okay, can you show off some of your cool melee moves? Yeah, he won't show us any of his melee moves, but he'll show us that he knows how to shoot through solid rock. Well, you can stand here. There he goes. Oh. Yeah, if he's only holding that thing in one hand, he's going to shoot at you. And he'll, okay. Alright, buddy boy. This is a little annoying right now. Here we go. And you can talk to these two people. It's not really worth much. They're just kind of crazy.
Bless us with blood.
I believe this one does the same thing.
With blood. Bless us with blood.
Yep. Now there's two ways you can go here. You can go down, you can go up. Go down this way because there's a little scrambler dude. Now if you continue going down, you'll come to here. There's some dudes with guns, there's a couple of these dudes. So first, we are going to go up and play this cautiously since I don't have any more blood vials. So we go up through here. I'm not sure what the terrible foe is they're referring to. Unless it's the, Yargle Unseen Village Hunters. Just go ahead and grab the bullets from that guy. Alright. There's a couple of these dudes here. See the guy up there. And there's also another wandering nightmare down here somewhere. So, fighting these guys is fairly simple. It can seem intimidating at first. And he's probably gonna kill me, I'm not even gonna lie. There we go. Wow, they have a lot of health. So fighting them, parrying is always effective. I just don't know their parry windows. Let's see. I think it might be down here. I think it runs into this corner. So I'm gonna try and throw a Molotov at this guy. Attract him over to here. As to not disturb the wandering nightmare. Okay. There we go. And I think I see it, but I don't know. There it is. Oh, there's two of them. There we go. So we can kill them. Grab those twin bloodstone shards. Grab our item from over here. Okay, so in here, this is a late game area, so we can't do anything here. If you run over to this door, pressing X on it just says close, and you get grabbed. That's all that we can do this way for now. So we'll run back up here. Once you kill the two hunters that are here, they don't respawn. So if you go back to the lamp now, they're not going to be here. So you can go back to the lamp, reload the area if you missed this wandering nightmare. Like we did here, how it kind of was able to scamper off into the darkness. Right now, we've got a decent amount of blood echoes, so I'm gonna go spend that first. And then we'll head and we'll go through the first part of the left side. Alrighty, so back in the dream, I leveled up a little bit, put some more into vitality, more points into skill, also threw a point into strength. Before heading off to the left side of the Grand Cathedral, we're going to go check on a couple of our NPCs back in Yarnum. So we're going to go talk to the old lady, the little girl, and the Gilberts. Also pick up a few more blood echoes on the way. Alright, so first we'll talk to Gilbert.
before I did this. I
Oh.
made no use of it, but perhaps you. What afflicted me was incurable. But they are strange. I was most fortunate. I can even...
Okay, so when you talk to him, he gives you the flame sprayer. And I completely forgot to mute the notifications on my phone. Let me do that real quick, and there we go. So, next up we'll go talk to the old lady. And I'm gonna kill this dude in the chair just because bullets. So we're gonna go talk to the old woman first. Oh, that's unfair. This dog wasn't out before. There we go. Run across. Talk to the old lady.
Our bird eye. Well, if you... You're... So what, Liv? Are you good? Well, what? An answer. Well, don't you... Go...
Alright. So, we'll send her off to there. There's something else I forgot to do. We need to go speak with Yasefka. Because there will have been a slight change. Let's go talk to her real quick. Then we'll go talk to the little girl. We'll go ahead and kill him. Now, as you'll recall, Yasefka gave us a blood vial that... Oh, actually, I might not have spoken to her first, so never mind. I could have sworn I talked to her, but... Now...
Oh, well, hello. Splendid. Let me ask you a small kindness. You're soon off. Then tell them to upon this.
Okay.
Well.
So, Yasefka is not Yasefka anymore. If you talk to her after you unlock the lantern down here, she'll introduce herself. And you can look in here at her. Right now, she looks slightly different, and if you angle your camera, you can see that in this hand, she's holding a knife now. Before, she wasn't holding anything. And she also tells you to tell any survivors to seek shelter at Yasefka's clinic. If you send the NPCs you talk to here, and then come talk to her, she'll give you blue elixir. I'm not gonna explain any of the things just yet. But once we get to the point where we can actually enter Yasefka's clinic again, well, you'll see why. There's further proof that she's not who she says she is. Now we need to go talk to the other girl. Alright. Almost died. And get rid of this guy. I can take him. Move to a spot where he can shoot me. Attract the attention of some other people. And then get out of there. Using some expert maneuvering, you can avoid all of them. Or you could also just do that. I like that one more. Now to go speak with the final NPC. A little girl.
Hello, Miss Hunter. Still can't find my mum.
So we can give her the red jeweled brooch, or we can keep it. I'm gonna keep it because I like the blood gem. The dialogue does change whenever you do, but I'm just not gonna give it to her.
Oh, okay. I can wait. But isn't there something I can do? Maybe Mum and Dad are stuck out there, waiting for me to come and find them. What do you think, Miss Hunter?
So, here's another thing you can do here. You can tell her about Odin Chapel, you can tell her about Yusefka's clinic, or you could withhold the information. I'm gonna tell her of Odin Chapel, but unfortunately, this decision doesn't really matter, and you'll see why soon.
That's okay. Thank you, Miss Hunter. I love you almost as much as Mum and Dad. And Granddad.
Alright. Once you've done your wondrous plunging attack on that guy, you can... Oh, I was about to say... I didn't have any both hunters nor soda. That would have been a bit of a walk back. Alright, anyway, that's all we needed to do here. Alright. So we are going to go back to the Hunter's Dream. I'm going to upgrade my weapons and then head back to Cathedral Ward. So I'll see you back in Cathedral Ward. Alright, welcome back to Cathedral Ward. So after talking to the old woman and reloading the area, look at who it is. It is an old Granny Appleseed. Let's hear what she has to say now that we've given her safety.
Oh no, I haven't forgotten. Do you think I owe you something? Well, that's a fine lark, I'd say. This whole mess that Yarnum's in, it's all your fault. Stupidity outsiders. Our blood's ruined, tainted by your ilk. Don't you come near me. I know your type.
Don't give her the axe just yet. Got a couple more NPCs to talk to, but I'm not sure if we can actually have them come here just yet. Once again, properly acquaint yourself with the locals and just sprint past this big dude. There's 2 more people we're gonna have to kill. Just the one dude with his flame sprayer. If the crow tries to get brave with you, kill it too. Once he's politely declined being slapped by a giant stick, run down here and have a conversation with these NPCs. Talk to Ariana first.
I'm off during comes.
Alright, we can't send them just yet, I don't think.
What you think? Well, I'll have.
Okay. So, looks like we're gonna have to kill Amelia first. That's just fine. We're not gonna kill, start her boss fight just yet. We're gonna head over and up to... not Old Yarnum. That's right, I forgot. These guys are all here again. Once again, remind the locals that you're not going to deal with their shit. And proceed around the side. Once you kill those 2, you're not going to have the patrol come up here, because that was the patrol. Looks like these guys have started moving already, but the big guy's still up here. We'll wait for him to walk down a little bit. And then we'll just run away. We're gonna run past this dude into here. So there's an item here, I believe it's either a bloodshot eyeball or a yellow backbone. Yeah. It's a chalice dungeon item. There's nothing on the sides of the stairs, but there's an item here. Some more bolt hunter's marks. Down here, there's going to be a lot of dog things and a lot of guys with guns. I mean a lot of guys with guns. So the weird dog things I was talking about, those. They've got swords on their faces. But just like the dogs in Yarnum, shooting them throws them back. So we have a guy with a gun here. Now these dogs, as you can see, drop bloodstone shards quite often. And these guys always drop bullets. So this is a great place to come and farm quicksilver bullets and bloodstone shards. Now they don't always drop bloodstone shards, as you can see there. But I'm pretty sure it's a relatively high chance. Let's see. So there's another dude with a gun here. Politely ask him not to do that. Oh. So as you can see, we've got 2 guys with guns there, there's another 3 over there. Wait for that guy to stop shooting at us. remove him from the picture. That's another thing. Oh! They drop bone marrow ash as well. And if you get too close, sometimes they will pull out cutlasses instead of their guns. Before going that way, we're gonna go take care of the 3 up here first. Oh. The 4 up here. Okay. So, starting off. Seems like a good place to hide. We'll hide right here again until they can't see us. And then we will actually walk around this way. I think we can get to this dude without the other guy in the end seeing. So let him shoot. And once it's just one of them by themselves, it's easy. Now these 4 are guarding bone marrow ash, which is really good. And then some cold blood. Bone marrow ash is an item that you add here. You put it into your gun and it makes your shots stronger. I'm pretty sure it's mainly used for people who don't have a blood tinge build. So down here we have a couple more of those dog things and a guy with a gun just kind of walking. Whoa! Okay, so this is a bit of a later game area. They do a decent amount of damage to us. But once you get through there, and you get to these doors, you've entered Hemwick Charnel Lane. Alright, I'm gonna hit this lantern. Alright. And we'll head back to the Hunter's Dream once again. Alrighty. Well, today was quite an eventful journey. We finished out Cathedral Ward, went to the right side of the Grand Cathedral, cleared everything we could over there, cleared everything that we could over in the prelude area to Hemwick Charnel Lane. And now we have a few different places that we can go. So once you unlock Hemwick Charnel Lane, your lamp is going to be here. Once you clear Hemwick Charnel Lane, you can fight the Witches of Hemwick, which we might do next time. We could go clear Old Yarnum, but I'm going to wait until a bit of a later boss, just to speak with Jura the Old Hunter. And then we will fight Vicar Amelia to move on to the Forbidden Woods. So, next episode in our Bloodborne walkthrough, I will clear Hemwick Charnel Lane, and if there is enough time, we will fight the Witches of Hemwick or Vicar Amelia. Thank you all for joining me once again. I hope you've enjoyed. Please remember to stay hydrated, continue eating properly, and remember you are all valuable and loved. I've been your humble guide, and I hope to catch you in the next one. I bid you farewell.